Hello, hello, hello. It's Invite the Light with yet another celebrity reading. So I usually do Meghan Markle, and that is what I'm going to do today. I just want a little bit of an update on Meghan, see what's going on, how's she doing, how's she enjoying her time off. I just heard that Prince Harry is back from Botswana. She's also coming off of her 37th birthday as well. So it's a nice time for her. She probably prepares to want to go home soon on this visit. So now let me just focus on Meghan Markle really quickly. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Meghan. All right. Okay. I feel like Meghan already is just, she's kind of taking it easy a little bit. She's slowly but surely, in the easy way, just developing her friendships on this time off with her family, her new in-laws, and the Queen. She's also coming into to me, like in a new situation as well, as far as the new Meghan, who's going to actually be ending some emotional situations that have been persisting on and off in her life at the whim, at the whim of others. There was this thing where, as you know, like with her father, I think she's just ending some trends. She's ending certain levels of energies showing up in her life as well. And she's really also taking time off. I don't think she's taking any calls really from anyone. She's to me focusing on regenerating herself, but self-development and how she can come back even better and stronger next year. Like, look at this card. I would say next year, but next month when she comes back off of royal vacation and they're back on duty. All right, so I do see here one of the cards that tends to represent Harry, and it looks like he's off. Shows that he's off on some own initiatives or whatever. Not exactly. I don't want to say he's taking a break from the relationship or whatever, but he kind of did go off on his own. It kind of shows here in the cards that he's kind of just taking a moment for himself as well, and sort of turning himself away from the relationship and all that went on with it, because they do have to learn to actually and this card shows up. I feel like she's pregnant. Yeah, I feel like she's pregnant and going to have, she's going to give birth, obviously. He's looking at that. He may be just trying to take a moment to get back from, the news of the pregnancy, which I had seen in like another reading, according to what the card said, that there was an announcement for a pregnancy. Again, the cards are for entertainment purposes only, but that is what they have said. And just looking at him, basically, there's a lot that's going on that, comes with them just being a unit. A lot of things going on in addition to their busy schedule, but also just certain levels of drama and just really figuring out how to align that. And they definitely will do that. She's shutting it out. He's kind of traveling. And I think some of these things were overwhelming for him at first, but he's decided to drop feeling overwhelmed. That's the first time I've ever really seen that card of him sort of feeling overwhelmed. But, maybe right now it looks like he's gone away and he's just kind of dropped everything. Like she's not even taking any phone calls or whatever, so I guess it's fine. But he you know what, I'm not going to worry about a thing except what's right in front of me. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, I feel like, again, she's not doing much. I think she's just trying to adjust. Again, I feel like she may be looking at herself spiritually during this pregnancy time or whatever. There's a chance that Harry might extend his trip, or that she's getting ready for her trip. And they're kind of, I don't want to say they're kind of dreading to go back out into the media spotlight again, but it just kind of feels like they're kind of like, okay, you know, once I open that door, there they are, you know, and I have to be ready for that. Away from all that overwhelming press. I think the press would be a little easier if there weren't so much drama with her family. So this fell out sideways. Yeah, I just feel like between the two of them, there's just a little bit of overwhelm with all of this now that they've been able to get off the treadmill. And yeah, I think they're kind of, I don't want to say they're enjoying time away from each other, but that they're, you know, they're able to breathe and just recenter in their own selves, and so that they're able to come back as a couple. And it's been overwhelming, you know. Anyway, she's getting ready to traveling, and let's see what's going on. More cards of like Harry feeling like overwhelmed, or them just feeling a little outsider-ish. Let's see here. Four of Wands. Overall, they're just very happy, you know, but they're on the same page about maybe just taking a break to refill the well personally. Okay. It's been hard to sleep. But they're going to be fine. I see. I think she's still worried about this thing with her father, and maybe she's weighing out whether or not she should be giving him some money or something. But I think there's this other side of her that feels like if she does give money to him, that just opens up a can of worms. More so, not only from him, but from the rest of the family. It's very strange. Obviously, she feels like everybody should just work, you know? Everybody should just do, I'm talking about outside of her father. Everybody should just work the way I have worked, the way people are expected to just get out there and work for your damn money, you know? And I think she's tired of this original family of hers, you know, being like this freaking monetary burden, and also this spiritually sort of, like I say, bankrupt burden to her. I think there's another card. I think, you know, in the midst of all of this, because there's the impending birth of a baby, this is my opinion, I feel like she's trying to figure out how she's going to deal with but they kind of can't help it at this point in time. You know, originally, I would say your statement was right, where the monarchy in early England really just squeezed everybody dry, probably kind of like in the way that a mafia did. I'm not calling the monarchy a mafia. I'm not calling the current monarchy a mafia, but just monarchies everywhere. So anyway, but I don't think that they have a choice now. They have to live off of the taxpayers' money. You know, it's not like they really have a choice. But you do see a prince who has a hole in his shoe. So clearly, I mean, he's trying to have respect, recycling his shoes to the point where the freaking soles fall off. And, you know, I think they try to be as considerate. It seems within the cards, they try to be considerate as they can with the taxpayers' money, in my opinion, from what I can see. All right, feel like with this impending birth coming through, she's obviously reevaluating something about the media, and how, I think most importantly, how the family will act in the media. You know, she feels like, again, you know, her opinion of her family, you know, and I do believe this extends to her father as well. Like, I don't even need to say it. Okay, I'm sure you guys can figure it out. So she's worried about that, in my opinion. So let's see how she's going to handle this summer. I definitely feel like she's looking at her own personal money and trying to figure out how she can give a distribution to her father. Maybe, of course, she's looking at travel. I do believe a father may. I thought the father had some way of contacting her before, out before, and he was didn't block him on or something like that, in my opinion. And he's just kind of coming in a little bit friendly. Let me try to ask what this Knight of Cups is anyway, because this has come up in her readings more than once. So who and what is this? It's not telling me who or what it is, just telling me basically she's kind of like not trying to hear it, whatever it is. She's definitely trying to end whatever it is coming in and move forward. Interesting. Interesting. I don't want to say anything horrible, but it's almost like some ex reached out to her and she's not even trying to hear it. She's just focused on her love with Harry. It's very new and lovely love, and she feels complete, you know. She feels a sense of stabilization, you know, and she also feels like she doesn't have to overwork herself, you know. She doesn't have to worry about where her next dime is. Presents her father as well, and these very same two cards. Her father might, I don't know, she has like an American number she activates when she's in the US, and that he, you know, while she's there, he may just send her a text message that she gets really quickly or whatever, and he's just maybe calling her Bean and whatever, like something, you know, trying to the good old days, or whatever. And let's see how she's going to react to this. Well, there's the Two of Cups there. She may reestablish the relationship with her father. Let's see. No, either the relationship's weird. It's weird because these cards came out as if she's, you know, father's coming in for contact, but he's like inconstant a little bit, you know, and also emotionally a little bit unstable. So him trying to come in, I guess, and propose them putting together their relationship or something like that. The death card comes out over this, so it just feels like she's either going to say this relationship needs to be energetically completely in a different light now, or it's over. I feel like it's kind of over for her. I feel like she's kind of finished with this relationship, more so. I mean, but there's a possibility she could continue on with it with him. But that is basically where we are with this reading. I'm just going to go ahead and end it. It's not giving a lot of info. And so we'll see what happens in coming weeks for her, I'm sure. And yeah, wish her well. She's doing well overall and above otherwise. I feel like she's just doing a lot of reevaluation. Feels like a lot of people are doing that right now, you know. And she may just end up leaving her father off alone to himself. We shall see. It wasn't giving a good, 100% good answer. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like she's going to be focused on her relationship with Harry, and that her relationship is so good with Harry that it provides like this marker for her relationship with her father. It's like, this is so great, and I'm so honored and acknowledged in this setting here, and why would I even go back to struggling for my own respect or whatever in this situation? I don't know. That's like, I don't want to say it's a blanket statement, but you know, it's just a general statement. Yeah, I don't think she wants to play the role of victim and rescuer. Maybe she has rescued her father a lot in the past. Maybe she feels like she wants to be rescued. And again, this card comes up for her father. I believe it came up for a while. He is very, very smart on his own. I feel like he's an underachiever, and he plays victim a lot. And she's over it. She's like, I'm not going to enable you. And plus, I deal with this bullshit stuff that's been going on before. I've had to deal with it when I was younger, but now I'm about to be my own parent. I'm about to be a parent myself, maybe, according to what the cards are saying here. And I just don't want to deal with it. If you're going to stay in victim mode, I'm not going to rescue you, but I will help you and give you tools to help you heal. And I will put you in touch with the proper people who can teach you how to surmount some of your own personal demons. But I don't think she's trying to come at him any other way than that. Okay. All right. So let's see. One for her. Yeah, I think it's about her feeling a level of safety right now, and her feeling like it's okay to enjoy Harry, enjoy being in the royal family, and not feel guilt tripped. It's safe for you to love Meghan. That's what it's saying here. Well, let's see what chakra, what situation she needs to focus on the most here. Okay, she's got the grounding card and family. So now really rooting and focusing on herself, first of all, and then her family. I do believe, again, that she's going to have children soon. But I do believe that she's also just really setting boundaries, one, for family with this grounding and family card, but also really deepening relationships in her new family. And I think she's doing quite well. I think they do enjoy her. And I think they feel comforted by her presence in one form or another. So it's very good. Let's see. Yeah, there's a level of acceptance. She's starting to accept herself in her new role, accept the fact that it's okay for her to be in the new role, accepting where her father is in his capacity, her sister, and it's her. She's definitely focused on her priorities. She knows that's the only way she's going to stay alive and stay sane. So it's good. And she's doing a little bit, I think she's just returning back to her spiritual origins, whether that's God or yoga or, some recentering deeply. Okay, all right. So that is it for the Meghan Markle video. If you all are interested in a personal and private reading, which is what I do as well, just hit me up by clicking on the links below. Bye-bye.